on, y'all? It's your man Pristine. So this is the rear dual camera system for the LG G8. Now we've got a 12 megapixel primary sensor and a 16 megapixel ultra wide sensor. And as we are recording, we do have the ability to switch from the primary 12 to the ultra wide secondary 16 megapixel. All right. Now, again, that secondary camera, it's not a telephoto lens because we do not have the ability to, we don't have 2-time optical zoom here, but we do have zoom in capabilities. But you don't have that little button on the screen that you can tap and then it zooms in immensely. But again, here's the ultra wide 16 megapixel, 12 megapixel primary. All right, so I'll go ahead and step out of the vehicle. And it's a gray and gloomy spring day here in Seattle, Washington, about 65 degrees, feeling real good off in the neighborhood. You know, we've got optical image stabilization on board, and so you don't have to be extremely careful when you're recording video with this phone because it's not going to be all shaky and stuff as it would be if it did not have optical image stabilization. And, you know, LG flagship device, I mean, expect nothing less than just the full range of bells and whistles and options, features, functions. Like I said, optical image stabilization, pro mode, studio lighting, panorama, slow motion recording, you know, all those things. And, you know, the G series and the V series have really kind of bridged the gap. And so they're very similar in a lot of ways. Before, one may wanted to get the V series over the G series because of its video features and functionalities. But, you know, LG has kind of, you know, bridged the gap between the two. And they're a lot more similar, especially in the video category. And so I find that a lot of the things that you would find on the V series, like the V40, the V30, you're starting to see those things on the G series now as well, which is great for us consumers because it gives us a whole lot more to play with while we're shooting video with these particular devices. I mean, so, you know, if you didn't know, the V for the like V40, that stands for video. You know what I mean? And that's why it would have a lot more of the video features and functions and options than it would the G series or a lot of other devices that are out there on the market to compete with it. So LG is now starting to implement a lot of those things in the G series models as well. And like I said, I mean, that's a that's a plus for us all. And so again, I mean, if you're really into like multimedia and filmography and videography, and you want to do it from a cell phone, LG is definitely the way to go. For a fact, in my personal opinion. You know, I think these phones are awesome. I don't think I've ever had an LG device that I had a bad experience with. I read a report last week that said that LG needs to stop making devices, and it's like, okay, it's like, what rock have you been living up under? Whoever wrote that was a very idiotic comment. You know what I mean? Because LG is right there with the best of them, in my personal opinion. So let me know what you guys think about the dual camera system here on the LG G8. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'll swing it around to the front facing camera and then we'll close out the video. All right, y'all. So this is the 8 megapixel time of flight 3D sensor selfie camera on the LG G8. This selfie camera is very reminiscent to the camera that we see on some of the latest iPhones. I know that they use just strictly Face ID to unlock your device. And you do have that capability here on the LG G8. But you're given a lot more options. I mean, you're given, you know, the little codes and different things that you can put in. We've got the fingerprint sensor on the back of the device. And so you can use that as a security measure to unlock your device or keep it safe and secure. Yeah, I mean, take a look for yourself. I mean, the camera's very nice. Colors are sharp and on point. The color saturation and the color accuracy. I mean, you know, it's kind of like it's a little bit gray and gloomy. We've got some sun breaks, and so even just seeing just how it picks up the gray and gloominess in one aspect, but then like right up here, there's like clear skies in the breaks and the clouds, and just how it picks those up, and things don't seem to be oversaturated. I mean, it's a very, very nice camera, in my personal opinion. Again, we do have optical image stabilization on board, and so this video is not going to be shaky. I'm not really concerned with that. And like I said, I mean, we've got all the bells and whistles on this camera. 4K recording. I believe we also can record in 4K with the front camera as well. I believe up to 30 frames per second. The rear camera, we can record at 30 and 60 frames per second in 4K. So, yeah, I mean, we've got, you know, studio lighting, portrait selfies, Man, I mean, just about all the bells and whistles that you can want on a 2019 flagship device. And the thing that's so special about the G8 here is the price, because of all the devices that have come out that had the Snapdragon 855 and all the big time flagship bells and whistles, you're paying a premium price. If you get this phone through T-Mobile, I mean, $619. And I know, some of you are going to be like, that's still a lot of money, $620. But compared to a lot of the other devices that are like $1,000, you don't want to break the bank. If you don't believe in spending $1,000 for a device, but you still want top specs, top of the line quality, performance, cameras, video features, functions, 4K, all the bells and whistles, all that kind of thing, the G8 here may just be the phone for you. Get down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about the camera system, rear and front, because the comment section is where I'm going to be hanging out, and I'll be responding and answering questions or comments and responding to feedback. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to expose yourself to tons of more videos that I've done like this one. And be sure to hit that notification bell so that every time my videos go live, you can get notified and you can check it out and be the first to get down in the comments. And like I just said, let me know what you think or how you feel about what you saw. All right? So that's all I got for the LG G8 camera review. All right? You guys already know, man. Please stay safe, get spiritually fit, and keep it pristine in every aspect of your lives, man. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.